My name is Dio Buttons, and yes, welcome to the village. On this episode, everything seems to be fighting itself. You see that I'm wearing a color of a cap that looks different from the jacket I am wearing. And yes, it is still showing podcast, original podcast junkie. But that's not the topic for today. Today I am angry. I am frustrated. And some of you don't even want to know why. Because you all have experienced it. Remember, it is randoms with dial buttons, and yes, there's a whole lot going on around. And, well, let's just talk about this. So, I was talking to a friend of mine who sells clothes. She has an online store. She's an online vendor, which is what we're talking about, online vendors. Have you experienced any of those mishaps where you ordered for something and you got something else? It can really be ridiculous. So we're having this discussion, and she made me realize that, honestly speaking, most of the time, it is not even the fault of the online vendors. Some of these things just happen, and you can't help it. Now, we spoke about the vendors itself. That's the seller. We spoke about the riders. A perfect experience. So I bought something, and it was supposed to just be a 30 minutes walk from the vendor to the office. And it was taking an hour. And I was asking myself, why? Why? So when the rider got to my office, he made me realize he was held up in traffic. And I'm like, but you're on a bike. Does traffic holds bike men? There are a whole lot of conversations in this, and that's why I want you to listen to it. What's your experience with online vendors? Let me hear. I really would like to know your experience with online vendors and how that they tell you, don't worry, this is it, this is the amount, and then they put a particular post of a shoe or a clothes, and then you finally got the clothes and it's looking something else. It's literally looking like this wasn't what I paid for. So a situation of, I ordered for this and I got this, but your money is gone. I don't even want to start mentioning certain names, but I'm just going to leave it at this. What is your experience, or what has your experience taught you? Are you the one who always feels lucky when it comes to online vendors? Or are you the one who feels, "Èmi àti yín kọ́, let me just go and sleep"? Let me know. Subscribe, like, share. It is randoms with dial buttons, and like I always say, it is an excerpt. This YouTube page is an excerpt of the podcast itself, but sometimes we will give you the raw interview, as juicy as it can be. On that note, I'd like to say, welcome to the village.